we're here at the Awaken Conference, and Miss Kelly Vaughn was prayed for last night. Kelly, you want to tell your story?
I will. 13 years ago, I was injured in an accident and had bulging discs and have developed degenerative disc disease and terrible arthritis. And I have been medicated ever since, and I have not gone one night where I could sleep in my bed if I didn't take my pain medicine. But last night I was prayed for, and I got to the point where I didn't feel any pain anymore, and I thought, this is great, this is good, but how long will it last? Because I've been prayed for before, and I did get better, but it didn't stay all gone, and it was just not a complete healing. And so I went home last night and I decided, okay, God, I am not taking that pain medicine tonight. I'm going to sleep without the pain medicine. And then I laid my head on the pillow, and as I was going to sleep, I was just like, sorry, God, I'm just sorry. When's it going to come back? When's the pain going to come back? And so I slept all night, and I don't think I ever moved. And then this morning, when I opened my eyes, I thought, okay, I am not getting out of this bed. I'm not going to be able to sit up. Oh my word, what have I done? So I really bucked myself up and sat up, and I was like, wow, I just sat up, and I'm not even hurting. And it's just awesome, and I am so excited, and it's just hard to fathom, you know, because I've never had anyone go through the steps like Robby did, so that he knew it was all gone, that the pain was completely gone. You know, prayer does help, but I think that that's the key, you know, to really knowing that the pain is at, you know, a complete,
using the number system.
Right, the number system works.
And then going, and then as far as like continually praying, you think that made the difference?
Yes, I do. You know, and I do feel like, you know, as Christians, sometimes it is harder because there are lots of, you know, the devil's after us, and he doesn't want us to be able to function and work for God's kingdom. Yeah. So if he can keep us down, however that is, that's what he does.
Absolutely.
But I think with Robby's system with the numbers, you know, and him saying, please be honest, yes. You feel like you can tell him that, no, it's still here.
Right.
You know, we have it. I could not be happier. I could not wait to go back to the doctor and show him, because when I was about 36, he said, I'm sorry, Kelly, this is as good as it gets. And I said, wrong. That's wrong. That's got to be wrong. I'm still young, and that's not good enough. And so I'm
that is so
thrilled.
Great. That is so cool. God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Give ourselves because He called us to. So we'll pray and we'll sing to you. Holy Spirit, have your way. It's because of your love that we're gonna sing, that we'll pray, and we'll sing for you.
Mark Smith. I've been coming to the Vineyard in Florence for about 6 years with my wife. Wow, I don't even know how to describe it. All week this week we've been talking about Robby Dawkins coming to our church, and I was really excited to come, and I don't know why, I just really was. Something was nudging me, and as of lately I've been listening to more Christian music and opening myself up to that more in my life. In the past, I've been a nightclub DJ for 21 years, so it's this is kind of a whole flip-flop for me.
Sure.
So anyway, my wife and I come last night, and Robby at the end asked people to step out into the aisles and come forward if you wanted to be prayed for, if you felt nudged or whatnot. And I was very hesitant because I can MC to thousands of people, but when it becomes more personal and intimate, it's kind of scary.
Absolutely.
I stepped out anyway. I almost felt like somebody was pushing me. So I stepped out in the aisle and went up, and as I'm standing there, I'm in the right-hand lane, or aisle, and my wife's in the middle aisle getting prayed for, actually by Robby. And I'm standing there next to a lady that I know at church, and I told her my feet felt like they were on fire and they were sweaty, and she put her hand on me, and started praying, and all of these words were very personal that she would not have known that, I mean, these were coming from God. And it was very affirming, telling me I don't need to bear the whole responsibility of everything in my life by myself, that I need to lean on Him more. And I've always been that guy, you know, if you want something done, do it yourself, get it done right. And so that was very powerful. And then when I went over, after that, I was kind of spooked almost. And I went over to my wife and I was talking with her, and she was still being prayed over, and I put my hand on her, and I was really feeling the power. And after that was done, Robby was taking off his microphone and getting ready to pack up. It had gone real late into the evening. And I asked him, I said, you know, I don't know why, but I would really like to pray with you. Would you pray with me? I don't have any pain or anything like that. Would you pray with me? And he said, sure. And what happened then, I can't really describe. I felt like a 2-year-old kid. I was giddy. I had uncontrollable laughter. My stomach was like flip-flopping and convulsing almost. And I had tears pouring out of my eyes at the same time. And I've always been kind of the guy in charge. I can control my own stuff. I couldn't control one bit of what was going on, which is kind of scary because my wife's only, you know, 100-some pounds, and she was behind me holding me up. But I couldn't control anything. My legs were weak. My stomach was churning. It felt like I was just laughing more powerfully than I ever have in my life. And I've never experienced anything like that.
So, did that eliminate a lot of the skepticism and things that you were coming into?
Most definitely.
Okay. And one of the biggest things that we always ask people through coming to conferences and things, do you feel like that God can use you now to do the things that you experienced last night?
Definitely.
That's awesome. Well, Mark, we are so thankful and we appreciate your time, and we believe your story is going to really bless a lot of people.
I hope so. It certainly blessed me.
That's great. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
All right.